Neighbors in one Hickson community still shaken up about what they heard and saw right outside their front door Saturday night. U.S. Marshals cornered James Brian Miller, the man accused of leading police on a wrong-way chase Monday. News Channel 9's Alana LaFleur tells us what witnesses saw. Alana.
Alyssa, during that chase Monday, police said Miller crashed into a patrol car and then ran into the woods. He was on the run until Saturday. Leading up to Miller's arrest, neighbors tell us they saw a crash and police opening fire in their complex. They tell me they never expected one of TBI's 10 most wanted to be caught right in their backyards. Saturday, Ellie Place Townhomes is where marshals arrested James Miller, a fugitive wanted for car theft and for fleeing from police after a chase.
How is our little bitty community a place for that man to be in?
Sunday morning, things looked back to normal, but memories of what happened just hours before.
We looked out the window and then that's when just total terror just took over.
Still fresh after a sleepless night spent thinking.
Fear. Oh my God, what's going on?
About what they'd just seen.
A black car surrounded and pointing guns at them.
Linda Schubert was home with her husband and young grandchildren when the TBI says a marshal's task force approached James Miller. Miller tried to drive away, but marshals blocked him in with their cars. That's when the TBI says Miller hit a marshal's truck. Matthew Moss lives in Ellie Place.
He came through the grass section there, and that's when the cop came this way and rammed him, and that's why the target marks there spun him out.
And says he saw the whole thing. After the crash, marshals drew and fired guns before they stopped Miller's car.
Came out and they were mid-standoff in the cul-de-sac area.
Other neighbors like Megan Nunn say the experience was unnerving.
I'm just glad, that somebody like that is off the streets.
Especially since her children were outside when marshals approached Miller.
Obviously a scary situation and kind of how it all went down, but, feel a little bit safer, knowing that he's behind bars.
2 marshal cars and Miller's damaged in the crash. Miller and 1 marshal were the only people hurt. The TBI tells us the injuries are minor. Alyssa.
Alana, thank you. The TBI will not release what prompted them to look for Miller and Hickson. They're now investigating the officer-involved shooting. Miller was booked into the Hamilton County Jail this morning after being released from the hospital. Miller's facing charges of theft of property and burglary.